Election is about which party and which leader and which candidate you can trust to make life better and more affordable. Andrea Horvath, myself, and the NDP is that party. We have the plan for affordable change that puts people first.
The education, the dedication, and the experience you're looking for to represent you at Queen's Park. I know this community, its needs, and its desires, and what it needs to bring the economy back to the pre-Dalton McGuinty era. Back when Ontario was a have province. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
My name is Neal, and I'm a truck driver by choice because it gives me a feeling of living free in an unfree world. I'm also a Libertarian by choice, and that is because I believe in liberty. My job is to create an awareness of our political party. That's why I'm up here.
Truly believe, and it's why I'm involved. This is the most important election in Ontario's history. Make no mistake about it. Our health care, our education, our environmental policies, the economic situation. This is the most important election in the history of the province of Ontario. If you don't believe me, watch the news. I mean, they voted against our hospitals, our recreation facilities, and you're absolutely right, those facilities would not be here. They disagreed as to how we handled the global economic crisis, and we came out on top.
Why should voters take a chance on Jim? If I wasn't running, I'd take a chance on Jim because he's the most experienced man up here.
There's a woman up here too.
We'll open up for 3 minutes. Anyone else? Jim?
Yes, I want to say that it's funny that our Liberal candidate talks so much about the Benson Centre. In a recorded vote, he voted against that Benson Centre. He was the only councillor in the city of Cornwall who voted against it. He didn't want it. You have to be a team player, and I think that Mark has proven anything but being a team player. You've got to work together, and yes, I think Elaine was right. This was a coordinated response from all levels of government to get the economy going. What we're talking about is voting against the waste in government. And the special and the secret deals that we see now coming out from the Freedom of Information, where different groups were paid special money, secret money for contracts. Unions are given special deals in the last year of the contract. If something is worthwhile and important enough to make a deal, let the people of Ontario know about it.
Mark?
Well, if he's going to start quoting as to how I voted on council, he better get his facts straight, because...
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
if you,
How do you know?
are we allowed to interrupt?
Yeah, we're getting this conversation.
75% of the young kids live in East End. 75% of the young children live in the East End. So I fought for what I believed in, and I fought to have the arena built in East End. And then, when they decided to build the arena in the West End, where you have to get past Brookdale Avenue to get to it, the young kids that all live in the East End, that's what I fought for. I was the first one to make a donation to the Benson Centre. From my personal account.
I would question if 75% in East End. Pitt Street divides the city. You're looking at about a 50-50 split. So I'd be a little worried about his math, but we can see the results.
Elaine, you make some
I find all of his claims a little bit hard to follow. He's talked about building hospitals and hiring nurses. In Cornwall, in 2010, 18 beds were closed. In November, our cancer clinic will close its doors for the last time.